Hey everybody, I could use some help, and I don't know who to turn to for this question, for this issue, but I'm trying to learn how to basically get into the back end of Clipper on my Elegoo Neptune 4 Plus. The screen on it just sits there in the load. When you turn it on, it just sits in the load and spins and stuff. And I've searched and searched, and I've tried to find answers for this. And the closest I've come to is loading your firmware and that sort of thing manually into the printer, the computer, the printer itself. But most from everything I've found so far is trying to teach me how to do it using a PC. And I am unfortunately the dumbass that doesn't have a PC and has a Mac. So I don't know what I'm doing. Now I have found a program called Terminus, 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 and I've been using that to log into the back-end folders of my Chitty X Max 3s, and that's how I figured out how to do most of this sort of thing. What it lets me do is add a file to where I can start doing time-lapse videos on my Chitty X Max 3s, but I'm using the domain, when you log in and you have a Wi-Fi and it gives you a little Wi-Fi port to log into. I'm using that to log into those printers, and with this one I'm not able to do that because I have to manually hook up a cable and log in through a cable, and I for some reason cannot get that to work on my Mac. I cannot get it to a point where I can see all of the information that I'm used to seeing, and see if I can show you what I'm talking about. It's been frustrating. I've spent all weekend trying to do it. I've replaced the EMMC, I think is what it's called, the chip inside the printer. I was supposed to be able to just do that and it worked, and that didn't work. So now I'm trying to manually load all of this stuff. Elegoo support, as nice as they've been with sending me parts for this printer, they have been zilch for help as far as getting it fixed in this aspect. It just spins and spins and spins, and their response to me was, oh, just do the firmware update, like, the fix pack. It doesn't work. It just spins and spins and spins, and so far it's the only Elegoo I haven't been able to fix, and I am determined to fix it. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. So anybody that knows Macs and knows how to get into what I'm basically referring to, if you know what I'm talking about, if this is like over your head, that's fine. Just, don't worry about it. But if you have seen a video, or if you know of anybody that's a guru in adding Clipper to a printer, or has had to deal with, basically hooking up a wire and adding Clipper, it seems like that's what I am having to do. So yeah, it's been interesting. Most of the time, the things that have been telling me that I've been watching have been telling me to use Putty, but every time I go to download something like Putty, it Putty, it is only for Windows. And the application I found here, the Terminus, it seems like it's sort of like Putty, but I have a feeling, I think you can use the built-in terminal feature on a Mac and log in. I just have not been able to figure out how to do that. This is way out of my spectrum of knowing what I'm doing, so I'm just really just trying to figure it out. But let me see if I can try to show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll have to, it's kind of difficult to show you guys. So anyway, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you have any idea, if you've seen a video, or if you have any idea, I'd love some help. Please comment or something like that and help me. I can see if I can show you. This is what it's doing. And it just does that forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. No matter how many times you turn it off, turn it back on, put in the whatever. It hasn't fixed. So I really want to get this fixed. I really do. And I'd love to get another printer working. In the meantime, all my other printers are working. crazy. So anyway, I would appreciate help if you guys know anybody, if you've seen a video. Again, not Windows. Windows videos don't help me at all. I've tried to follow the whole Windows thing and incorporate that idea into the Mac, and it's just not apples and oranges kind of thing. So yeah, I'd love help. I'm just like, and I don't have much hair left. No. Hope you all had a good weekend. I've had a good weekend. I got the Anycubic working, so I can't complain. And yeah, so it's been good. Lots of orders, lots of working my ass off. So thanks for everybody for watching, and hopefully one of you guys can help me out.